Sammy. I am dressed like a dad today too. Hello, legends. Sammy. Sammy. Oh, I need you to go to bed. Need you to go to bed, buddy. Got a big day tomorrow. It's pretty late. Love seeing you here. Love seeing you here, Sammy, but gotta take care of yourself. Gotta take care of yourself, son. Gotta get some sleep now and then. It's important. Reset the body. I do mean it. I do. I mean it. I want you to take care of yourself and have sleep. I'm not saying it just because I haven't had sleep and I'm jealous of the opportunity for sleep. I've been up since 4. It's been a long week. I feel like I'm always saying that though. I feel bad. I remember somebody saying one time like you should never always say like I'm disappointed in you too though, Sammy. Mostly because you all think I like Shrek. I don't like Shrek. I genuinely don't have anything against Shrek, but I just don't like it. I have a friend here who's like, she loves it. She really, really loves it. I know. I'm kind of joking about being disappointed in you, but not Demean. Demean, I am always. No, I'm just kidding. The hair is like, I don't hate it right now. It's better than when I first dyed it. I will say that. When I first dyed it, it was way too like fire hydrant red, which was like exactly what I didn't want. It wasn't bad, but it was just like, I was disappointed because I used the same dye that I used to use. My hairstylist used to do it for me, but I like bought the dye from her when I came here. That I used to use for like the top part of my hair, which I think my like picture on Twitch is still like when I used to have like, I used to have this like fire ombre hair, which was super awesome, but it was just really expensive to maintain. Yeah, Shrek 2. Shriek 2 too. It was really hard to maintain, and especially here. Like I had the same hairstylist for like 10 years basically. So I was like, all right, we'll just like dye the whole thing, and as I've said before, everything got messed up with my hair here. So I finally was like, all right, I'm gonna dye it those colors again. Yeah, so that's what I learned, is that it's not, when you're dyeing on top of what has been bleached hair, because they bleached the shit out of my hair here, which I didn't really want, but that's what happened. It definitely became this. So I'm hoping, like, I'm gonna try to dye it again with the same exact colors in a couple weeks here. Like sometime next month, maybe at the beginning of next month. And I'm hoping that it will be better, like more the color I wanted, where it's more of like a darker, chill color of red. But I don't mind this. But everyone keeps being like, whoa, like it's definitely making people note, like people have been very commenting on it, and I don't know if that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm hoping the second hit is better. I haven't seen Shrek since I was a kid either, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll see. Cause I really like the color that it is like up where my natural hair is. So like, I think it'll be good once it kind of like fully starts to go through. But that by then I'll be out of the dye and I probably won't be able to buy more because it's fucking stupid like that. Anyway, we're playing Disco Elysium today. We're gonna make some progress, I hope. Also, Sammy, I do feel bad. If you could please go to bed if you need to go to bed. Midnight. Do you have to go to school tomorrow, Sammy? Me. Sammy, go to bed. Also me. Engage in conversation with Sammy. But the good news is my stream deck has gotten fixed. So, by me. So I can at least do that now. So last time, yes, we'd just come to the dock. How are you? I promise, you know what, Sammy? I can probably assure you that I will do at least like 10 reckless and stupid things for you. Document reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Guilain, 33A. Working your... Circa, I like swear, I almost canceled stream today because I was just, I've been working too hard. I'll be honest, I've been working too hard. But my fear was, one, if I canceled stream, I would just work more. And I really need a break because I was like, I was pretty close to like that burnout threshold. So I was like, no. Rusalka needs a little break from the work. Also because I think I hit a point where I'm like, I'm okay. I was like drowning with work this weekend, but I think I've like clawed myself to the point where I'm like, the water's like here, so I'm like easily breathing now. But yeah, I just it was just an unfortunate thing where it's like, I feel like it rains, it pours, and since I work for 2 different labs, they don't really know what the other lab's doing, so like they'll be making a request from me, which maybe is a reasonable request on its own. But they don't realize like the other, like both labs are requesting stuff at the same time. So sometimes things get a little like dicey. Usually it's not a big deal, but this like, this last like week and a half, it's been both of them with multiple requests, and all the requests were like, we have a hard deadline of like I genuinely, both labs, I had the supervisor and like the person requesting it being like, I'm so sorry for the late notice. You have 2 days, we need this now. And it's like, okay. So then it just basically like when everything is like that, it just becomes solid work. So I've basically been working solid for like the last week. But I think I'm ahead of the game now. So I think like as long as nothing else gets dropped on me like suddenly. But Circa, I'm happy that you're back to working, but I do miss you. Circa's, yeah, that's a good question, Legends. Is Circa gonna start the fan club? Your room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. Yeah, I was gonna say that the yacht is probably goddamn expensive. Have you been all right though? Have you been okay, Circa? Are you like also burning the candle at both ends?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
This just sounds pretty fancy. Hey, Bolt Saber, how's it going? Not burning out, just busy. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, that's like the hard thing, Circa, is like, a lot of times it's like we want to fit it in, we want to fit in a stream, but like determining when. My problem is I have trouble with like consistent times. Like obviously this week. So anyone who's like paying attention or cares, I think I made an announcement on my Discord, but I usually do a stream on Friday morning my time, which is Thursday evening US time. I can't do that this week. I can't do that. Because again, one of the supervisors was like, hey, by the way, do you want to like go on this clinical trip? This is your only chance to do it. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to this random rural part of Japan for a day. Because why not? But it means I'm going to shift the stream to be just one day earlier, which hopefully isn't going to like conflict with anything else I've forgotten about. So it'll be Thursday morning my time, Wednesday evening US time. So not a big deal, but like it's things like that where I'm just like, I thought I had a consistent schedule, but I guess I don't. But yeah, I hope you get back to, I mean, obviously getting money is good, especially if you're not burning out, but I always enjoy seeing Circa. Evenings are great for you. You're going to do a lot of Well, that was the only thing that brought me some comfort, Circa, when you made your announcement about like having to work more, is that you said a lot of your job was going to be just like staring at a screen and waiting for things, which meant lots of like lurking in streams. And I was like, okay, so I'll still get like some Circa. It just won't be like the mutual Circa like that I enjoy. Someday it'll return though. Someday our tech goddess will return to us.
I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
I think I could do voice acting and being like an old lady. I think I could do like the old lady voice. Especially, I would love to be like Baba Yaga. If they ever do like voice acting for that Rekka game and they need a Baba Yaga, I think I could do that shit. That's what you're doing right now? Hell yeah, getting paid to watch Rusalka. Let's see. What does the L stand for? Wait, what happened to my fucking integration? Did my integration not work? Oh, man. Chotomate. Let's switch to this for a second so I can go to my settings. I don't think I connected it. Okay, let me see if that worked. Because we gotta have you guys able to mess with my game. Because otherwise we're gonna be a problem. Oh man, new Baba Yaga movie. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, now you guys can mess with it. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, is there really a new Baba Yaga movie coming? Is there, or are you saying like, if there was, I would be Baba Yaga in a heartbeat, man. The only thing is my Slavic accent isn't very good anymore because it's been too long since I lived there. So it comes and goes and it's not very authentic. But I could do like the creepy old woman voice. Pretty good at that, I think. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Oh, thanks, Joyce.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
What's the L stand for, Joyce?
Beaten, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. Wait, so you can just have your maiden name be an initial? Whatever. Oh, is she still just like holding her hand out for us? I'll shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Although Lieutenant Kim said last time we played that she would be very helpful, but not really help us. Because she's like a negotiator for the strike that's going on in the port. So like she'll be on the surface like a helpful person, but in actuality she's probably not going to be like very useful, is what he indicated.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
That's weird, because I don't think in this playthrough I like said, I think I avoided most of the things with Lieutenant Kim where I was being like, because you can definitely be weird and be like, I don't remember my name, and like I don't remember I'm a cop, and like all this stuff. I think I was pretty like quiet to Kim. I don't think I like said a bunch of crazy stuff, and yet he still knows that we're kind of not okay.
There's a trace of irony in his voice.
Oh.
Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
Okay. Lieutenant Kim's hanging us out to dry.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat. Let me see. I want to know more about the strike. Tell me about the strike.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't want to disturb an octopus. Better let it be.
I am glad you see it that way. To repeal the act would mean repealing the coalition government. The one that leases you the right to police West Revachol.
Yeah, okay. I was just joking.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike?
Yes. What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
I do like how it's just like lightly snowing over here. Tokyo today has been beautiful weather. That's why I'm able to wear this sweater vest. It's what would you say? It's like 19 degrees or something. Yeah, 18, 19 degrees, which is like high 60s ish. So like beautiful, beautiful, like my ideal temperature. But there's just this like faint hazy mist today, so it's a little bit like because of this mist, but I actually kind of like it. It's very gray and dreary. It makes it hard to tell what time it is, which it's kind of nice for me. I kind of like it when I just like have no idea what time it is right now, because the last couple days have been like just working, so it's like, oh, suddenly it's dark, and that sucks. But yeah, also the last couple days have been really hot, so it was nice to have some weather here where it's finally feeling a bit more like autumn. I'm sure it'll jump back up to the 90s here and this weekend or something, but I'm gonna enjoy it while I can to have this cool weather. But the snow kind of makes me think of that sort of like dreariness that we have today.
And how are the talks going?
Oh, well.
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Ah, that scared me. You got the Big Milk sponsorship pending shirt. Ah, I need to make that sound alert. I need to make that Big Milk sound alert. I completely forgot. Ah, man. Add that to my list of things. But thank you, Circa. Thank you for that Big Milk support. Got a large. Oh my god, hell yeah. Turn it into a crop. You have to show me. You have to show me. Hey Chubsy, thank you for the lurk. I also, like, I did spend some time trying to look into, oh, the Pilk mug. Have you had your Pilk today? Oh, Circa, you were just a shopaholic. I did look into the Amazon wishlist thing, with Regeltis a little bit. So the problem I ran into, with the wish list, because I do miss like having a wish list, like a proper wish list. The problem with the Amazon wish list, which you would think Twitch being owned like by Amazon, there's like this excellent opportunity for them to like integrate this sort of like streamer wish list feature or whatever, you know. You ordered this. There we go. Okay. So you were forced to order. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate that you're going to still represent me on the mug shelf. It's an honor. It really was. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, Circa's chosen me. But the problem with the Amazon thing is, because I'm in Japan, you have to use Amazon Japan. In order to like work for me, or it's either like, so if I made like a US Amazon wish list, I have to have like an email that works for that. If I have a Amazon Japan Amazon, you have to have an Amazon Japan account. Well, of course Circa, but that's the thing, is like people would have to have an Amazon Japan account in order to like access my wish list. And I was like, fuck, I don't know how that works. So I don't know if it would be possible for me to make like a dummy email that's like a US, I mean, I have a million dummy emails, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. But if I made a US Amazon list, but then everything would just have to get shipped to Japan, and I don't know how like that. I remember trying to do that, and it was kind of like upset at me when I was doing that with my, because I originally didn't have an Amazon.jp account when I moved here, and so I was using like my US account and like shipping things here, and first of all it was like really expensive with shipping, but it also was just like a big hassle. It is lame. I should be able to be spoiled. It is kind of annoying because I really enjoyed I mean, it sounds like so stupid, but like I really did enjoy having like a throne wish list. I thought it was fun. I got a kick out of it because I had like goofy stuff on there, so people would buy me like really goofy stuff sometime. But like I had a couple things. I think my bows that I wear in my hair sometimes, I think those were originally on my wish list, and they were just like $1 or something. Like they were like super cheap. You have a throne. I was looking for your wish list, and I also was looking to, so you don't have a fourth wall, Circa? Because I was trying to find your like fourth wall or all I found was like a coffee shop. Is that all you? A coffee cafe shop? Is that your only shop? Because I wanted to do. Oh, it's not officially live.